All right, Dad Random here. If you're watching this video, you either have purchased a Hovsco scooter or you are thinking about buying this scooter and you want to know a little bit more about it. Guys, this is the channel. It's going to help you find out how to ride this thing, some of the things to expect, how to assemble it, and of course, some of its great features. Let's go. Let's ride the Hovsco and check it out. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money. We need to save cash and we want to get around quickly. This is the tool that we're going to use. All right, Hovsco scooter. All right, Dad Random. Let's ride it. All right, I love these days. These are so awesome. My favorite days. Unboxing. Let's see. Unboxing. All right. Unboxing tool. Yes. Looks like a great unboxing tool. All right. Perfect. All righty. There we go. And oh my gosh. Dad Random here. And what I have for you today is the Hovsco. This is a scooter, but this isn't just a plain old scooter. It's got a seat on it, and these have been coming out, and they have so graciously provided me with this scooter. I'm going to check it out. I've done a bunch of e-bikes, and now it's time that we look at some more low-cost versions of e-bikes. Something that you can just throw in the back of your car, because e-bikes can be very heavy. So let's open up the Hovsco scooter and let's get to it. All right. All right. This unboxing time. So let's get into this freaking box. Let's get up in here. With this giant unboxing knife. There we go. We got that up here. Cool. It says electric scooter. All right. PortaMax. You guys just want to see me get this freaking thing out of the box. A box protecting a box. There. Wow. There we go. Why even bring this thing out if we're not going to use it correctly, huh? There. There it is. The electric scooter by Hovsco right there. All right. Now I'm just going to say it like it sounds. But electric scooter, it says PortaMax, because this one has a rear container and it has an adjustable seat so you can stand on it and ride it supposedly. So let's go. Let's get it on. Let's open up the box. All right, Dad Random, here we go. The electric scooter, front and back. Look at that, even an app. Okay, good thing it's hot today because it made the glue less sticky. Go out of here. Get this sticky glue back. Some sticky glue back. See what comes out of this amazing box of stuff come out together. I have no idea. Anyway, accessories right there. Put those actually, let's put those aside. And looks like it's made out of tube steel. Let's get this out. Alrighty. Put it up here. We've got a seat. What else do we got here? A bigger picture right there. Bam. Looks like an old guy scooter, or just somebody that just wants to get around really quick. But I would say anybody could ride this thing. What else is in here? Nothing. Here's a seat that's just like this one right there. There's a seat. Okay, nice solid pole there. All right, Dad Random back with the Hovsco scooter. And a couple of things I can tell you right away as I drink my liquid death, because it seems like all of us old guys want to freaking ride these scooters, and it's more like metal death. Guys, it's like 100 out already. All right, so let's clip off the straps, get everything loose. Look at that. Those are disc brakes right there. Yeah, those are little mini disc brakes. Cool. Okay, get that apart there. And all right, like that. Let's see if we can stand this thing up and get it in a stabilized position so you can see it. So we've got handlebars. I think I'm going to come right back, finish the setup. Looks like I need one tool, and I know what tool I'm going to find. Be right back. All right, this tool right here is a universal tool. It comes with these bike kits. This was actually sent to me by another company. I can imagine in this accessory box there might be something close, but I just want to get the handlebars stabilized so we don't have any bending. Haven't looked at any instructions yet, but we will clarify most of those instructions in just a second. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and use the hex wrenches and get the and what we want to do is we want to get the neck, this little neck piece in there solid right there. So we'll go ahead and we'll straighten out the wheel just like that, and without bending this piece right there, set that right there, and we'll tighten up the neck and we'll straighten out that front wheel. So that's kind of the first step. Stabilize the neck. Okay, this is probably the largest one here. 6 millimeters, looks like. But it's a 6 millimeter Allen wrench. And then we'll just get that spinning. Get it spinning in there. I'm sure we're going to find one in there. We got in there charging, tools. Yep, charging brick right there. And a tool case. All right, and all kinds of tools in there, including the 6 millimeter like I was telling you. So here's the tools that it comes with. 13, 16, 2 13 and 16 millimeter box end wrenches, 6 millimeter, and what else are the other ones marked? I don't even think they're marked. That's how cheap sometimes these kits are, but I'll tell you when we get to that point. As I've lined up the handlebars to the front wheel, and I'll probably have to do a minor adjustment later. I don't know if I'm going to have to, but so this is not, if you've put enough of these kits together, it's really kind of self-explanatory. Just don't overstretch things. Just kind of let things kind of sit and move. For example, the handlebars, we don't want them dangling around. And what they did was they took this specific control wire, and this is it's probably supposed to be shoved down that hole there. So I'm going to do that, but it was not aligned correctly. It was so be careful so you're not crossing wires. And I'm going to shove this down in the hole. And just kind of take your time. Tell them I'll speed this up for the camera in a little bit here. But just make sure you're, being careful. Okay, so you see how these wires are more natural this direction than this other direction. So just kind of sometimes you just let things kind of figure themselves out. And of course there's some screw holes that line up there. Yeah, so you want to put those screws in first, and then we'll twist it later. But I'm not going to lock it in place here because, like I said, we're not in proper alignment. Looks like this down here needs to be twisted just a little bit. So my initial because this alignment is static. You can't change this one, but this one I can by just adjusting the screw. So my first impression, or my first intuition, was wrong. So you'll see these screw holes. So make sure that they're lined up just like this, and then we'll line up the front wheel with the screws. All right, Dad Random back. I just went through a little bit of assembly fun. A couple of hints for assembling this specific scooter. One of the things is down here on the fork, you want to make sure, obviously, your handlebars and your wheel align, but the locking mechanism right here does not align with the wheel. So what I suggest you do is snug up this bolt. Just get it snug, okay? Just get it snug, because if you get it snug, you can do a minor adjustment. So this one right here, this is the 6mm, okay? Or the 6mm, all right? So I've got that right there, just snug, all right? So I'm gonna pick up the scooter, at least lift up the front end, get the handlebars lined up the way I want to, stand in the front, just like this, and get it lined up, and then just twist it just a little bit, because since it's just snug, and this will allow you to really get a good, just a good alignment, and then lock it into place. And then when you got that, okay, take it apart, have your 6mm tool, and then just finish tightening it down. So right now, if I want to do an adjustment, I can, okay? So now I'm just going to tighten that down, just like that. Double check it, get around to the back, and yeah, that's pretty good. My handlebars on the front wheel are really pretty good, so lock it in, you're good. You're golden, okay? All right, so really the last thing we have is assembling the seat, which is no big deal, okay? And the basket. Okay, the basket, the screws are already in there. So all you got to do is take your 3mm, I think this is a 3mm, and loosen up these screws. The other suggestion, okay, first of all, this 3mm hole is kind of delicate, okay? So use the tool that they supply you, and then make sure you align it good and loosen the screw. Gosh, they tighten that in there. But they're easy to strip, and if you strip one, like I might be doing to this one, it creates a whole new problem. So, and I do have a tool to take that out if it's stripped. Oh boy. So, yeah, I don't know why they tighten that in so much, but I've got all three of these out. This one almost looks like it's been welded down, but it's not. You can get on the outside edges with like a vice gripping pliers, but these screws here, I had a similar problem. So make sure your alignment's good. Get the screws just barely started. And once again, use the tool they supply you with. Grab a pliers or something else. Now you can get a 3mm ratcheting tool. That would be very helpful. But make sure it's the correct measurement. Make sure it's a 3mm tool. So, all right, I'm gonna have to get back to work. I'm gonna have to start trying to get that screw loose. All right, be right back. Right, so Dad Random, here it is. A couple more things to snip off. Remember, keep your tools. There's a little toolbox in there, a little tool kit. Okay, so on the back, here, I've got this little thing to snip off. These are just to protect the hubs. Okay, so I got that one right there. And on the front, There's some writing. It says, check your tires. So it wants us to check the air in the tires. And we'll look at that, and I'll give you an estimate as to what the amount of air these tires require. I'm sure it's written clearly on the side. Some people like a more firm tire, and some people like a softer tire. It just depends on your ride, because these do not have shocks, so this does not have any suspension. And sometimes by just changing your tire pressure, you can change the ride characteristics. I like a firmer ride. That's me. But there it is. Hovsco, right there. Stand-up scooter. And everything's put together. Everything should be functional. What does it feel like heavy? Is it heavy? I would say it's not too heavy. I think it's in the 40 pounds range, maybe about 40 pounds, I'm thinking. Electronic control box. Let's see. These feel like, these feel like mechanical brakes. Okay, they're not hydraulic brakes, which would make sense for something like this, but it really looks good. So let's look at the charger really quick. And then I'll put my toolkit back together and I'll come back for video 2. But here's the charger. There's the DIN connector right there. And I don't know if there's any lights on there that'll indicator lights. I'm sure there is. I don't see any to know. Maybe there's a I think I'll do that in the operation video. But there it is. There's the charger that comes with it. I suggest that you carry your charger with you when you ride. Make a little kit, put your charger in there. I would find a special box. And then all of your tools that I just used, extra screw, it has this little kit right here. So I'm just going to put them all in there with the extra screw. Believe me, I'm not going to be taking any screws out or losing any, but there's a little kit. And I suggest that you carry this kit with you, that you put it in there, and then you probably strap it down, maybe put it in another container. All right, so Dad Random right there. Hovsco scooter. This is a stand-up scooter, and we'll check its ride characteristics. And I would say putting together was a little bit challenging today. I had a couple of snags, but I was able to get through those snags. Just be careful with these screws. Remember, use the correct tool, because once you go down the road of using the wrong size tool and you strip it out, it really can become a big deal. All right, Dad Random for Hovsco. Thank you guys for providing me with this scooter. I'm looking forward to really riding this thing and getting out and out and about with it. So, all right, Dad Random.